Time for baseball. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Hernandez moving to his right on to first, and Fowler is retired for the game's first out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
And now a pitch on the way. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting third.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second-guessed himself on that one.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB. Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Jack Flaherty gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. Fowler is there, and he has it for the first out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's one of those guys who want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, number 23.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. He's got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
The 1-0 home. His fastball taken high for a ball. His pass lined against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 3. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Boy, that line drive was a blur off the bat, which means it's definitely worth looking at on show track. And how about this for an exit velocity? 116 miles an hour. That's right up there with the fastest we've seen. 0-1 the count to Molina. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. No balls and 1 strike. DeYoung leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. In his career against this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. One and 2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
A chance here for the second baseman Wong, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting 6. No left fielder.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Martinez going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here comes the first pitch.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the third baseman.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. His pass line against Aaron Nola. He has a 3 for 12 line. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Carpenter, 33 years old. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The pitcher, number 22.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. On to first, and they get the double play.
The center fielder.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And in steps Scott Kingery. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Kingery makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. In now, Cesar Hernandez.
Batting 8, the second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Behind 0-2 now. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Now another 1-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Line hard to center field. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Stepping in now, Aaron Nola. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. Ready with the 0-1. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A square to bunt, and it's popped up. And he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 0-1 delivery. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for. Here's Colton Wong now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, and it's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Out to short for Segura. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, the first baseman.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. There's Segura. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The left fielder, number 23.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ozuna.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone. An absolute bomb.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
A base hit in his first trip. Lifted into the air to shallow center. McCutchen is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
The right fielder,
so one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Harper, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Martinez racing back. A leap, but it's off his glove. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And, oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is about that one, no doubt.
I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. So striding in, Gene Segura, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ball one to start the at-bat. Ball two.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Ready with the 2-0. And that one right
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
The 2-2, and he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. McCutchen on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter.
Digging in now, Jose Martinez. He flew out in his last at bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Segura ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. Martinez rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 2.
Wow, with 1 out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his second.
Jack Flaherty.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to do.
Ouch, that one hit him. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Dexter Fowler.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And from Philadelphia, MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Clear skies in the forecast this afternoon. 62 degrees here at first pitch.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at that. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. This guy won the National League Silver Slugger last year. You think about all the first basemen in the league that can swing the bat well and hit home runs, but he was at the top of the heap. I love watching him swing.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Just getting started here in Philly. Popped up. Segura calls for it. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting third.
So the bases are empty here with two gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian. And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first.
For the Phillies,
first pitch of the at-bat.
Andrew.
In there, no balls and a strike. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. And now Bryce Harper. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Ball one.
Too high. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail.